Hey there, so today we have another review. This is one of the Voodoo Rangers I actually haven't got to try yet. So this is 1985. I don't know who it's shouting out to, but like quite nostalgic for people that are like 36 years old, but I guess that is a decent size of the craft market, maybe? Yeah, maybe. For at least like the people specifically into like hazy IPAs and stuff like that. A little bit more true. But that's still old. I don't know. I'm like 33 and like I feel like not young anymore. Anyway, who cares? Let's see. This is Best Buy. So this is really annoying. So they have a date here. It says 16 October 2022. That's an issue because it doesn't say Best Buy. And obviously I know it's like not canned on that date. It's canned on the bottom one, which is 22/04/11. So this was canned, wow, huh? A month ago? A month ago. Man, it's crazy. So Publix, shout out to Publix. Again, like you guys have heard me rant on about them. Supermarket based out of the Southwest or Southeast. And they do these BOGOs. And that's why I have this, is buy one, get one. And you can buy, it was like this, Juice Force, Imperial, the Mimosa, and this, all for like buy one, get one. Like, and you mix and match. So it's like $6 a six pack. Like you literally cannot buy, well, A, you can't buy craft beer that cheap. B, you probably can't buy most alcohol that cheap because if you're buying those Imperial Voodoo Rangers, you're getting completely wasted on that guy. Which apparently, by the way, from my understanding, IRI data, one of like the industry like standards of like data of like how much of certain SKUs move, or sorry, SKUs isn't, this is all industry talk. SKUs isn't certain barcodes move. Voodoo Rangers, like Imperial Voodoo Rangers, like possibly the best selling IPA in the country, like from what I understand. Absolutely crazy. But anyway, so this can's super fresh. What is this? This is 1985 IPA. This is their mango IPA. So they do IPA with mango flavor and spice. Spice, from what I understand, they're probably using coriander. Coriander, at least with beer researchers in Japan, has I think it's linalool, which is a hop compound, or sorry, it's a compound that's found in both hops, but also coriander. And then certain yeast can actually biotransform that into other compounds. I think it's beta citronella. Anyway, other compounds that are like attractive for your hazy IPA. So I think that's the spice you're using. I don't know what other spice they'd be using, but who knows? Beer has a nice haze to it. Like this is a very pretty haze, right? It's like a medium haze. I can definitely see the shadow of my finger. It's not milky, but it's obviously hazy. It's quite light and bright. Comes in a straw to like gold color, fluffy white head. On the nose, a little bit fruity, a little bit of that artificial like kind of fruit note. Like you sort of stick your nose into IPA sometimes, and like when they're fruited, they just like, oh, sometimes it smells like real fruit, and sometimes it smells like, oh, someone put in like fruit flavor in there, and it has a little bit of that kind of like candy, like, you know, like again, industrial flavor, compounds, you know, not like actual fruit, but I mean, it could be real fruit that they put in there. Yeah, now you smell it. You know what it smells like, strangely enough? It smells like the ripeness of mango. Like, mango tastes like something, but like when you smell it, like the ripeness of a mango sort of like has a specific aroma, and like they sort of capture that in here. So quite nice. Cheers. That's mostly what I smell though. Is like distracting. It's a little bit, well, at least distracting from the base IPA. Like it's mostly the mango that I'm getting. Okay, so for 6.7, this honestly drinks like a hazy pale. It's very light. Like, I would have guessed this was not a full strength IPA. I would have guessed this is maybe like 5.4, and like it'd have a lot of utility at that point. It was full strength and it doesn't really like, you know, hit you, or not hit you, but like it doesn't really do much. It's a little bit watery. It tastes a little bit like, it's not all the way down session. You know, sometimes like, I mean, you expect what session tastes like, you know, under 5%. You're definitely not getting a big hazy bomb. You guys, I mean, I don't know if you guys have had them, but like, you know, stuff like Bell's Lighthearted, or like, what is it? High Low, the Cigar City one. Like they're these tinier beers that are like low alcohol, slightly mighty from Dogfish. These are like session beers that are like under 5%, and you can tell, like, you know, they're not cheating you, or they're sort of cheating you. They're obviously under like full strength IPA. This, I know what yeah, probably wouldn't have guessed it's under 5, but I would have guessed it's 5 something. Definitely not 6.7. It just doesn't have that like signature kind of Voodoo Ranger kind of chew to it. They generally have like a really nice kind of like fruity ester profile, a little bit of creaminess. Like, again, I think Voodoo Ranger in general, this series is the best like large produced hazy IPAs on the market. This one is just like a little man, like it doesn't have like much going on mouthfeel wise. It has that kind of artificial, kind of like it's almost like lip gloss or some kind of like, again, industrial flavor. It has this like mango-y thing that like sits there. Analogy would just be something like Mango Cart. If you guys like Mango Cart, yeah, it's like the beer's not sweet, but that flavor is a little bit cloying. Like it sits on the palate a little bit. And then for some reason, oh, that's what it is. I get that weird flavor that I get from Hazy Little Thing that I don't like. The really fresh batch that I last reviewed it like I think a month or two ago was absolutely delicious. But the beer I generally didn't like for the similar reason. There's like a savoriness, which is strange. I mean, it must be water treatment. But if you guys like Hazy Little Thing, this sort of sells that. It's a little bit watery and super drinkable for like an over 6% beer. Has the hazy look to it, but doesn't really do the creamy thing. And then has that weird kind of salty thing that Hazy Little Thing has. So shout out to you guys. If you guys like Hazy Little Thing, you're going to love this. It has mango. It has those similar characteristics. It's not that kind of traditional haze New England IPA that I have characteristics describing. So there you go. For me, this gets like an 80. It's fine. 82, that's 1985. But for you guys, if you guys like Hazy Little Thing, you're gonna like this guy. So try it out. Let me know what you think. And can date. We're about to have a conversation about this. So I'm gonna shoot a video. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.